In this video, we're gonna discuss a bit about the one of the object-oriented programming concept called inheritance. There are four OOP concepts. The names include abstraction, encapsulation, polymorphism, and inheritance. Among these four, about polymorphism, we have already discussed, and the link for the same is provided in the description box. Today, we will be discussing about the inheritance, and in the upcoming videos, we will include the point of abstraction and encapsulation too. Okay, the definition of inheritance is very easy, and it states that the inheritance is a process of creating a new class, based on the existing class. That means we use the existing class for creating the main class, by create extending the common data members and methods. Now, what the definition mean by extending its common method and data member? This we will come to know when we will start the implementation. So till that time, let's call this as suspense. Okay, this is the advantage of the inheritance, that it helps to maintain the hierarchical information. The biggest advantage of inheritance is that the code that is already present in the base class need not to be written in the child class. This means that whenever we will be creating the child class, we will not write the properties and behavior of the main class. We will simply extend that class, and the child class will include the properties of the child class itself, and will also include the properties of main class. How? We will come to know. Now, the class having the properties is called main class. Some of you may call this as parent or base class. And the class which inherit the properties means methods and object of the base class, is called derived class because it is being derived from the main one. Child class because it uses the parent child relationship, and subclass. Okay, now extends, be aware, it's not extend. Okay, it's extend. This S means a lot when you are writing, whether implement interface or inheritance. Okay, this S means a lot. And what is this? Extends is a keyword that is used to inherit or acquire the properties of the parent class. Okay, there are some type of inheritance. This is not blank. I'm gonna just show this quickly. One is called single inheritance. Let me use caps lock for this. Single inheritance. Single inheritance means, let's say my class A extends class B. This is the only code in my class. Here you can clearly see that only one class is extending the main class, and this is called single level inheritance. Okay, the other one is multi level, which means my class A will extend my class B, and my class C will extend class not B, class A. This means the A class will extend the properties of B class, the C class will extend the properties of A class, and A class already extend the properties of B class, so my C class will extend the properties of two. One is the class A and another will be the class B. So this is called multi-level inheritance. Okay. The third one is a hierarchical. I hope I'm writing the spelling correctly. If not, then do correct me. What exactly happens here is one of my class will extend the properties of the main class, CLASS class B, and the another class, say class C, will also extend the properties of my B class. So this is that two classes C and A extend the properties of the only one class called B. This is called hierarchical inheritance. And the last one is multiple inheritance. In multiple, rather than doing or implementing the hierarchical form, my one class, say class C, will simply extend class A comma B. Now, if you know about inheritance, then you will be knowing that. In case you don't know, I will just mention multiple inheritance is not supported by Java. What does it mean? That means the rule says that a class cannot extend more than one class when we are using inheritance, specifically in Java. Okay, not in Java, it's basic OOP type, but Java does not support multiple inheritance. Okay, so the next question which an interviewer can ask you, that if Java does not support multiple inheritance, then by using which method or which technique we use multiple inheritance in Java. Okay, that means how one class extend or use the properties of two class. Then you can simply say that multiple inheritance is achieved by using the interfaces in Java, because in interface a class can implement, not extend. Okay, a class can implement one or more interface. So this is a part of multiple inheritance which is present in interface but not in inheritance. Now, the inheritance use is a relationship. Is a means to just say that, for example, if I say Mumbai extend Maharashtra, Maharashtra is my main class, Mumbai is a subclass. If I say Mumbai extend Maharashtra, is equally saying Mumbai is a part of Maharashtra. Okay. So this was all about the theory part. Let's move on the implementation. The implementation is very easy and we will be finishing with entire video in the next couple of moments. Couple of minutes means obviously more than 5 to 10 minutes. In case you do not have any pre-JDK installed in your system, that makes no sense. You can simply compile it online. Oh, this is what I was preparing before. You need not to use only this online GDP. You can use any compiler, but since it's a bit easy to use than the other one, I'm going to use this. I'm not promoting this. Okay. Let's say I have a class. Let me just off. I have a class, say, cal of calculator, not class loader. Okay. Be aware while while pressing the enter key. Class cal. Now, in this, I have a method or a function that public integer add. I'm passing the arguments as integer a comma integer b. And what this function is doing, this function is simply, let me use this, cut. Simply saying that addition is plus a plus b. Okay. And since I'm using integer, so this function need to return something. It will return 0 in case the code does not compile well. Okay. In the main class, to execute this class, I need to create an object. So I will say, let me just make this small, that my cal s1 is equal to new cal, just open and close bracket, and I will call s1 dot add. What? And two numbers which I want to use. So let's say I'm giving 6 and 5. When I run this code, I hope my Wi-Fi is working properly. Expected. Okay. Again, this is the application of tag to check the well-balanced parentheses. Addition is 11. Okay. The class is executing very well. Let's say I have another class. Copy. Say calc. Okay. I am doing the method called subtraction over here. It is returning me a minus b. Now to execute this class, I will need to create again the object of the same class. So I will create the object that calc s2 is equal to new calc, and here I will just simply change the name of the method, and this is s2 dot subtract. Okay. So addition is this, and this addition, because I have not changed this, subtraction is. What if I need another class which will do the process of multiplication, and the another one which will do division. So all the time I will need to create the same object of those class. My lines will increase. Instead, if I do not include this, I use inheritance, I will just only need to say that my class calc extends calculator. Okay, and I will only say s2 dot subtract 6 comma 5 and also s2 dot add 6 comma 5. It should work. Okay, let's check. Addition is 11, subtraction is 1. Does I'm creating the object of the first class, main class? No, I'm not creating it. What I'm doing, I'm just using the keyword extend the base class, and that's it. That's what, this is what your single level inheritance mean about. Okay, because there is only one base class, child class, which is extending the properties of the main class. If I have another class, as soon as I will make the another class, this will no longer be single level, this will be multi-level. Okay, because now I'm using more than one class. Extend calculator, let's say okay, multiplication, and here I say multiplication, TION, multiplication is A into B, and I'm calling the object as, let me just change. Okay, this is your hierarchical inheritance where class calculator, that means when the same which I have written here, hierarchical, class A extend class B, and my class C also extend class B. The same is the scenario here. My class calc extend class calculator ka cal, and my another class say calculate extends the same class. Okay, this is what hierarchical. But when I write that my class calculate extend cal and not calc, this become multi-level inheritance. Okay, and here I will need to just create an object of my class calculate, that calculate s2 is equal to new calculate, and simply I would just call this s1 dot multiplication 6 comma 5. Okay, let's try to run this. Cannot find symbol. Why? Because I am just extending this. And guys, class, this is not supported because inheritance should inherit the properties of the class which is being derived. So in this case, I will be implementing class calc. Okay. Otherwise, I will need to create the object of the class calc and then use it. Okay. Is this running now? Yes. Addition is 11, subtraction is 1, multiplication is 30. Only one is remaining, that of division. So it's not compulsory to use all that. Okay, we are just using this for our understanding. Say copy, paste, and this calculate calculator. Okay, calculator, calculator, talk to you later, calculator. Bit fun. Okay, s2 dot div is, I just use 4 divided by 2, 4 comma 2. Inheritance is very easy, damn easy. Okay, it's not damn difficult, only the name is big and nothing else. Let's run this. Cannot find symbol. Why? Because I have just copied this directly, but I have not created the method for this. Okay, so be aware while copying, and then it's working pretty fine. Division is 2. Okay, if you want to use exception handling in this, you can simply say like here, you include this in try block, Okay, we just use this in try block. Cut, copy, and in the catch block we need to use something. Something means like we can say that system.out.println, let's call division is not possible. Okay, and finally even if you don't use it's all fine, but then to let's use it. Copy and paste. Finished successfully. I hope I'm writing this spelling right. And then if I pass here 4 divided by 0, that's division by 0. What it's showing me? Class exception E. Okay. Now it should work. Yes. What it's showing me? Division is not possible, finished successfully. So you can also use exception handling in this. This was all about the inheritance and a bit about exception handling. Thank you for watching. Thank you.